G'day everyone, welcome back. This is episode 21 of my multiplayer series against Old Crow Balthazor. We're playing the Line of Africa campaign for Strategic Command WWI Empires in Turmoil DLC. I'm the Germans, he's the Allies. Let's see what mischief he tries to get up to today. Yes. Mud. Good to see. Me losing my nice mountain position. Not good to see. My unit living. Very good to see. No, this intro was not planned. Dead unit. Terrible to see. Other dead unit. Even worse to see. Well, I did say it'd be getting up to mischief, didn't I? I hope I didn't bring this on myself. Yes, my artillery is still there. You cannot land in Dar es Salaam. And it is muddy again. Hello. I'm going to damage you if it says it's not going to cause me any damage. Why not? Alright. Rebuild those. Not happy with that one, because that is a lousy spot. If I repair it, it's not entrenched and it probably dies. If I move it somewhere good, the only good spot... Wow. If this one comes forward, it dies. I think it dies no matter what it does. Because if he gets hit, we're in a lot of trouble. Unless... that could work. That's 6. What's this? This is 4, but I could put it in there. So I want to keep that unit alive. That's priority number 1 right now. Well, in relative terms at least. I have a few units. I can swap things around a little bit. Suppose I've also got you. Can block that for a hot minute. Would be nice if I can get you over here. I can expand the radius this thing can move. Probably not going to happen. There's just not enough units there to justify it. Got you. You're a bit stuck. Say if the weather'd clear up, I'd do something, but I'd rather the weather stay rotten. Because me being able to move 2 units is much less important than him being able to move 20 off them. So I know that he's going to be trying to guard a lot of stuff, and he's going to be able to do a fair bit of it too. His narration of our previous game, he sounded so paranoid about what I did to him in that original test. He's not going to leave anything open. That's why he's advancing so cautiously. Because he knows that if there's a town somewhere and I'm able to get into it, I will, and they'll go on a rampage. It's most of the reason why I'm not really trying to, because I know I'm not going to be able to do what I did last time. I wish we'd recorded those test games. I mean, the campaign wasn't finished, so very good reason I didn't. But oh, they were some fun games, those ones. What is Jungle's defense? +1. Your supply here is shocking. Okay. What I'm trying to work out is I'll probably put this here. Now I want to figure out where this should go to keep this position open another turn. I'll probably have to retreat off the mountain. I don't want to because the mountain's really nice. And it's also sort of the last good position up here. Then the front really broadens out, and a broader front's going to help him more than it's going to help me. So I'd like to hold on to Tanga and some of these towns just because this area is a supply dead zone. As long as he doesn't control it, we're doing alright. But if it opens up and he has one of these towns, he can put an HQ in there and then he can go on a run somewhere, which is trouble. Okay, where will you go? So I also don't want that HQ getting hit either. So last time he hit the HQ, did 2 points of damage and nearly broke my defenses, and the only reason it didn't, I don't think he even noticed it. How much it scuffed up my supply, but he could bust it through there. And that would have been pretty painful. I have got this one. But if I move this one, I suppose I'd really be better off sliding this into that spot and then sending you over there. I mean, I don't want an open field engagement either, because he's got enough units. He can kill a scurry each turn, and not take too many losses himself. I'm gonna put you there. Next turn will be May 8 or 9 or something, so that'll be good weather. The rains go away at the end of April. I need you there. I'll put you there. I'm going to put this one here. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Oh, he's evacuated this spot. Nice. But what I'm thinking is, if he comes forward and he goes after the HQ, which I can't really prevent unless I put a massive line of units, which is just not really feasible. If he overextends to come out here, then I might be able to go around him and hit his supply line, because he's got to have an HQ out here somewhere. You're 6, you're 7. Those are clear, so that's 8. So you've got an HQ somewhere out here. It's not in the town. At least don't think it's in the town. Well, 10, 8, 7, 6. No, it can't be. And that town's a wasteland, so it's not in there. Of course it's not in there. There's a unit in there. Think, Bite. Think. Supply will be 7 there, right? Okay, so if I put you there, and he kills it, and almost certain he's going to kill it no matter where I put it. Maybe if I reinforced it to 7 there, it might live, but the odds aren't great. But if I put it there, 1, he comes forward, he's got to choose HQ or unit. The unit's on 1, might go for it. If he goes for that, that's his only really good shot at the HQ. He might have one other unit that can do it, but 2 units providing Zoc plus the rain, because reasonably good chance there's going to be rain next turn. The HQ should be safe. If he attacks the HQ, the unit lives, I can reinforce it to 8 or 9 next turn. Depending on what the supply works out, how much damage he does to the HQ. All of those lovely things. Or he just stays there and he freaks out because he thinks I'm going to attack east, which... well, so far he's been very cautious, so... possibility. What I also need to do... I need to figure out how to get around him here. This is the area that every time that I've played this and I've gone on wild runs, this is always where it starts. Because what happens is, up here, if you go unit here, and it's not muddy, then it can move this sort of radius. So if you put a unit a couple of hexes forward of that, if you have an HQ, you can then force march it, but if you're going into enemy territory, you won't be able to force march anyway. But if you put an HQ there, you bring these forward a couple of hexes, then you've got this sort of radius, but you're starting from about here. You can hit here, 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 here. That's a lot of targets. The army that starts here is only about 5 units. Now, there is a build spot somewhere down. It's all the way down here, so if he has built something, it's come and marched up here. That's like 5 turns or something of force marches. So it's going to take a while. So we can reasonably reliably say this army's not going to be very strong. If he pushes up to here, I've got to guard these 2, but he can't really take any of these other positions, except for these, but these are sort of no man's lands anyway. So I pull back there, I have some units here. Chances are, the army's not very strong. At least one of these is going to be empty. You get in there, potential to cut off the entire army, or you hit some of these, because again, his army's up here focusing on this one. Some of these are going to be empty. Just, he doesn't have, 12 garrisons, and that's the sort of amount you'd need to cover all of these. Am I going to do it? Depends if I have spare units. When do the next ones come through? Oh. The July ones be too late, I reckon. Might be able to do something with the cavalry. Let's see. If this area blows up before then no. Do I turn that around or not? Supply of these idiots is not that high. Now what I would try if I had decent weather and maybe another unit to scout, which something like this could provide, would be to get in here. I reckon one of these is empty. One's probably got his HQ, but the other, fair chance, is empty. He doesn't have a lot of units. Just remember, he's got to attack with this sort of fraction compared to what I've got. I've only got 3 units manning this. He's got 7 attacking it, and he's done next to nothing so far. There's a lot of gaps if you know where to find them. So I've got to manage this retreat, but I'm always looking for ways to strike him. And if he gives me one, I reckon he will at some point. So I also know this is where he sent all his reinforcements. There's heaps of units down here. He's completely freaking out about defending Portuguese East Africa. Now, if you remember my game against him that we aired a couple of months ago, I accomplished nothing down here. I mean, I walked into empty towns, but there was nothing there. And the supply was still horrendous. It was unopposed. So if I have a few garrisons here, and I commit myself to just defending, well, it's pretty easy to do it because there's just no supply. So if you want to put all your reinforcements there, then, well, great, they're not doing anything. They're out of the way. And I think this has just become one of my longest episodes, despite me doing pretty much nothing except for building 2 units. Alright. Well, see what happens. Rain. Prefer mud, but rain's alright. See what happens. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.